Hey, good morning. David Phelps, Freedom Founders Mastermind, out here in beautiful La Jolla, San Diego, California. It's a gorgeous morning out here, just on the overlook, looking over the beach side right now. Got a question for you. Do you know what your number is? Do you know what your number is? What number am I talking about? I'm talking about your number to set you free. The financial number, the capital aggregation, the number of dollars in the bank or in your investment capital that allows you to do what you want to do. You know, we spend all of our life, it seems like, working in a job or career profession. That's the way we've been educated, to get out and get a job and work hard and make enough money to provide for our families. And hopefully someday we have saved enough extra money up that we can actually, quote, retire. Whatever retires to you, I don't really get that word. I'm not going to ever retire as long as I can keep going. But it means you can live your life the way you want to. If you like to work, if you love what you do, if you see patients every day, if you're an artist, if you're in the real estate market, whatever you do, you're free when you can do what you want to do when you want to do it with whom you want to do it. That's freedom. Problem is most people don't get there until late in life. In fact, I know a number of dentists who are saying right now, I'll probably work into my 70s. Because they really want to? Oh, come on. Dentistry is very rewarding, but it's hard physical work. To be doing that in your 70s, back breaking, necks get hurt, carpal tunnel syndrome, I don't think that's a good route to go. Working hard when you're young and you need to sacrifice to get ahead, absolutely. But why stay on that same path your whole life? And you'll stay on that same path. You won't get free if you don't know your number. Your number. And most people don't. Most people don't have a clue. I was on a dental forum the other day, and that question was posed, and I was amazed at the responses to the moderator asking people, these were dentists, professionals, what's your number? And most of them had not a clue. Most of them said they had a financial advisor who said, oh, how about $5 million? A number of young ones said, you know what, I don't think I really need a number. I'm too young to get a number. I'll just work hard and make money and it'll all be good. That's bad thinking. That's a poor mindset. You can't get to where you want to go unless you have a destination point and something you can measure, you can track. What you focus on, you'll get. What you don't focus on, you won't get. You've got to be intentional about living your life, folks. That's what I'm trying to get people to do. You've got to be intentional. Just this being busy, being on the hamster wheel, getting up every day and working hard, while that's a good characteristic, is not enough. It won't get you there. And that's the problem with so many people that I see in Freedom Founders. The first thing we do is determine for each person, what is your number? And that requires beginning with the end in mind. We build that in. And now once you have your number, we have a program, a plan to get you where you need to go. Not playing games, the casino games on Wall Street, which is the default mode for everybody because you don't know where else to go. So you play that game, you have financial advisors, you ride the market up, you ride it down. You ride it up, you ride it down. In the end game, you have never really gained any momentum. That's why so many hardworking professionals are working well in their 60s and 70s and still are not free. And it disgusts me to say it happened. It's because that's the way we've been educated in this country. There is actually no financial education. It's all game. So you've got to get your number. I implore you to get your number so that you don't live your life like so many others. Be different. Be contrarian. You don't want to be average. You don't want to be like everybody else. But if you follow what everybody else says and does, that's where you're going to be. You're going to be right there with everybody else, trying to figure this thing out when you're in your 50s and your 60s and your 70s and wondering what happened all the years. What happened? Why did I not acquire and build capital investment? That's what we do in Freedom Founders. I will be doing a special webinar on Tuesday, June 27th. That's just a couple weeks away. I think that's exactly 2 weeks away from right now. At 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, on What's Your Number. I invite anybody who cares at all about their future to jump on this webinar. I will set the framework so we'll have an interactive discussion on how you build your number and how you actually get there, and get there faster than whatever path you're on right now. I guarantee you can get you there faster, but you got to follow a plan. You got to get committed. You got to know your number, and you got to stay focused. That's the key. Let's make it happen. See you on Tuesday, June 27th, if you want to know what your number is and how to get there. Take care. And remember, always stay freedom focused.